So what is it? It weighs 450 pounds and is worth 3,000. And this is just a bunch of stuff? This is just a bunch of stuff. Well, we'll send it to camp so I don't have to carry it. Awesome. Looting complete. We have got about $3,000 worth of crap, which is fine. Everyone else is empty. All of the looting has been done. Maybe I should throw all of these corpses into the river. Can I pick up the trees? I want to pick up the trees. I can't throw or loot the trees. That's fine. Whatever. What are we doing? Should probably save. We need to save. So what does our quest log want us to do? Where are they? Hide the completed. Where is my thing? Lift the shadow curse. Halsin rescued Daniel from the Shadowfell, but the spirit of the land is ill. If we want to help, we should speak to Halsin. He's probably back at camp. Arabella was very upset when we broke the news. We should check on her once she's had time to process. Right, okay. That's honestly extremely expected. Everyone's inside? Perfect. Let's go back to our ranged attacks. And also turn off Demon Spirit. I'm not sure how much that helped, but it's an option that we have. Let's go back to camp, I guess. Halsin is probably back at camp, and so is Arabella, so we can check them out, if nothing else. You guys did marvelous in your fight. Even Asterion held his own with haste. Asterion actually didn't do much aside from haste, and that's only because of the bow. I could have given Karlach the bow, and she would have been way more helpful than Asterion. I might have to put your application back under review, Asterion. You weren't actually helpful. Although, to be fair, in your defense, that fight wasn't actually, to your benefit, to your talents. There was a lot of enemies, and you were in the middle of the sightlines of all of them. So, maybe I won't put you back under review. Let's go check out with Halsin, because I'm curious. Yeah, they're over there, so we're good. Maybe I should do more stuff with Gale. Should probably do more stuff with Gale. Where's the kid? What did you do with the kid? Halsin, where's the kid?
Thaniel is resting, but it's no easy slumber. I discovered what's wrong with him.
And
the
that is?
Rendered him in two when they bore him away to the Shadowfell. Half of his essence remained here, amidst the curse.
So I have to find it.
What stayed behind would have been the strongest part of him. But after all these years left in the darkness, corruption must have taken hold.
Well, can it be undone? If we merge the two halves back together, would the entire thing be purified or more corrupted? Can it be undone?
Perhaps. If we can find Thaniel's lost half and make him whole again.
Okay.
Only the missing half may not come willingly. The curse will have sunk its tendrils deep, twisting Thaniel's essence into something else.
Okay, well, I'll definitely keep my eyes out. How would I find the missing half? Would I be looking for an entity with his shape, like a fey child? Or would it be like some kind of monstrosity?
No matter how it's been twisted by the shadows, it is still part of Thaniel's essence. It will resemble him somehow and may show signs of his power. Look for signs of life in the darkness, wildflowers where everything else is dead. The curse cannot subdue the power Thaniel bears. Not entirely.
Okay.
In fact,
I'll keep my eyes out.
I saw just the sort before, not long after we first came within reach of the shadow curse. Fool that I am, I did not grasp their significance at the time. There is
Where
a
was
ruin
it?
some way outside of Last Light. I caught a glimpse of fresh blooms there, but did not investigate further. I shall mark it upon your map.
All right, well, leave it to me. If I have a heading, I know exactly where we're going next.
This doesn't have to be your burden alone. Every moment counts, and I've asked much of you already without being at your side.
Don't worry about that.
If you want me, I'm yours. Against the curse, against the absolute. Anything. Just say the word.
Wait, you can actually join us? You can actually join us? Join up then.
Seems your ranks are quite packed. If some space frees up, I'll be ready for you.
Oh, Llama, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, but Asterion is getting the boot again. Asterion, I'm so deeply sorry to tell you this, but your application, well, we found a new applicant who is just more suited to the task at hand at the moment. So I really hate to do this, but I'm gonna have to let you go for the moment. You can hold on to all your stuff. I'm not gonna ask that you get rid of all of your stuff except for the bow, because I want the bow back. But I just, it's not you or anything that you've done. It's just I want to take Halcyon for a ride, because that will probably be way better. So Asterion,
Yes.
you're just gonna have to wait in camp for a bit. You did really well, kind of, in that fight. You didn't do a lot. You really did very little. But I realize it wasn't up to your standards of fighting. It's not the ideal scenario for your talents, but I kind of want to play around with Halcyon, because he's a druid and we don't have a druid, and I want to see if I can get him to turn into a bear. I really want to see if I can get him to turn into a bear and eat some shadows. It's not you. It's just the fact that Halcyon's better and he's taller than you and he's got really buff shoulders. And I mean, like, anyone who knows Star Sapphire with Matt, God, I fucking love Matt. Like, man, oh man, that man's shoulders bigger than his head. Ooh, Halcyon's shoulders. You need to stay in camp.
Darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special.
We do, but like, go away.
Guess I'll spend my evenings lounging here while you do all the hard work.
Do you want to
It sounds awful.
dirty your hands with shadow curses, or do you want to stay in camp with everyone else? I know what I would want. Halcyon, you're joining up with the crew. Oh my god, he's actually a party member. I really want Alfira to join up, because I feel like, or even Jahira, because like Jahira's a druid as well, isn't she? God, I really want these people to join. Halcyon, you're with me.
Thaniel still suffers. There'll be no improvement until his essence is restored, I fear.
Yep, once his essence is found, what comes next?
In truth, I'm not sure. This is beyond all reckoning. It's still part of Thaniel deep down, but it may not recognize that, or want to recognize that. Perhaps it can be reasoned with, but I'm not hopeful. Reason is not something that thrives amidst the shadow curse.
Well, that's what we're here. We're going to beat some reason into his other half. Come on, I need you by my side out there.
Good. Now our roots can deepen together.
Flawless. Are you an actual party member? You're only level... Oh, nope, you leveled up. Oh, and now he's level 1. Oh boy, this is gonna take... Oh, we have to level up a druid. We have to level up a druid 7 levels. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm playing as Halcyon. Oh, this is great. Oh my god. Good berries. Entangle? You can heal. Oh my god, we don't have to rely on Shadowheart for healing. Oh, that's great. Oh my god, this is... Oh boy. Call lightning? Lightning strikes all target within range. Then for 10 turns, you can call down lightning again without expanding a spell slot? Oh boy, that sounds great. How much? Oh, it's level 3. You can't do that. Cave bear. Assume the shape of a cave bear that can multi-attack. The cave bear has a starting health of 36. That increases every 2 druid levels. And you have Misty Step? What other powers do you have, dude? Set spell slots. Oh, you can speak with animals, you can jump, you have fairy fire. Wow. Can I... Oh, I can prepare your spells myself. Oh, that's great. I'm gonna hold off on that then. 4 spells. Okay, cool. What powers do you have? Halcyon. Man, this is incredible. Good berries. Eat this berry to gain 1 to 4 health points. Okay, that's pretty cool. You have druid leather armor. And you have Halcyon's underwear. Why does it smell like a herb garden? Halcyon's crotch smells like oregano and thyme. That's... Of course it does. That's hilarious. Cool. Cool, we got a new dude. I'm gonna send... Wow, we have more dudes. We have even more dudes. This is great. We got dudes. I can just send it to Halson. This is fantastic. All right. Well, what do you have? You have a torch. Well, I need to get you better equipment then. All right. Let's save the game in case I mess something up in the level ups, because we have a lot of levels. All right. Well, since this is an entirely new class for us, and it's all the way up to level 7, we'll probably be leveling this dude up for quite a hot minute. So let's see what this is all about. Druid level 2. He can already specialize at level 2. That's a lot of things. Level 1 spell slots, more health, combat wild shape. As a bonus action, you can assume the form of a beast. You can transform twice per short rest. Okay, so you can probably transform into something and then transform back, perhaps? Does that count as, you know, like transform into something 1, transform back 2? Or is it, you know, like you transform into something and then that counts and you can transform back for free? We'll have to test it out. Lunar Mend. Expend spell slots to regain hit points while in wild shape. Does that imply you can't do normal spells when you're transformed? Wild shapes. Magically assume the shape of a beast. While in animal shape, you can't talk or cast spells. Okay, answers that question. You can take on attributes from your beast form, excluding intelligence, wisdom, and charisma. Okay, that's not terrible. When your beast form drops to 0 hit points, you revert to normal form. I can turn myself into a badger? It can burrow into the ground. It has a starting health of 13. Okay, so I can burrow as a badger. What does burrow do? Burrow into the ground and emerge at a target position, knocking someone prone, potentially. Okay, that's not terrible. I can also turn into a spider, a wolf, a cat, and a bear. Well, I can already turn into a bear. Ooh, no, this is a polar bear, not a cave bear. Okay, what about the spider? I can enweb enemies, so that's basically like the spell. Yeah, flammable webbing. That's fine. 20 hit points. The wolf. I can incite allies and distract enemies. 18 hit points. What does incite do? Gather your pack. Each ally within earshot can move an additional 10 feet during their next turn. Okay, that's interesting. And then I can bite. What does... Oh, distract. Oh, I can distract enemies. That's fine. 18 hit points. What about a cat? I can meow. It has 2 hit points. Well, what is that good for? Attracts the attention of nearby creatures to draw them closer. Probably good for distractions in, like, relatively peaceful towns. Like, if I'm in, like, a village or something and I want to, like, pick a lock, I could probably turn into a cat and distract enemies, potentially. And then the bear. I can goad enemies into attacking it for 30 hit points. Roar at nearby enemies to goad them into attacking you. Okay, so it's like a super aggro. That's fine. Your intelligence is only 8. You're dumb as a pile of bricks, aren't you, Halson? All right, well, that's fine. So what are your specializations? Oh, I can change what a badger, wolf, spider, cat, natural recovery, and cantrips. Okay. What is this one? Circle of the Land. You channel the natural arcana flowing through the earth and creatures atop it to cast powerful druidic magic. So wild shape, that's the same thing. Badger, spider, wolf, cat. Natural recovery. What is natural recovery? Replenish expended spell slots while out of combat. Natural recovery charges. That would be interesting. Plus I get a cantrip. Wild shape. Okay, what about Circle of the Moon? We looked at that one. I got bear from that. And combat wild shape. As a bonus action, you can assume the form of a beast. You can transform twice per short rest. So that's probably... Okay, yeah, that's the bear. We already looked at that. And Lunar Mend. Circle of the Spores. Viewing death, necrosis, fungal growth, and sporulation. Sporulation as just another part of life. You can manipulate such spores to augment yourself and harm your foes. Can I multi-class as a myconid? Wild shape. Badger, spider, wolf, cat. Halo of spores, symbiotic entity, bone chill, and wild shape. So wild shape is the same. Transform into a beast. Halo of spores. 1 to 4 damage. Unleash a cloud of necrotic spores upon a target. This uses a reaction so other reactions won't trigger this turn. Okay. So that's a tiny AoE power. Symbiotic entity. Gain 8 temporary hit points and deal 1 to 6 additional necrotic damage while you have them. Cast Halo of Spores with double damage. Okay, symbiotic entity ends early if you use Wild Shape, and you can only have temporary hit points from one source. And I get Bone Chill. I like the temporary hit points. I wonder, because if you remember back when we were in the Underdark, in the Myconid colony, they eventually, or well, not eventually, but they had the ability to, like, make, like, raised dead constructs or whatever by, like, turning corpses into their allies with spores. I wonder if eventually we'll be able to do the same thing. I kind of want to go with this, just for that possibility. Symbiotic entity. Deal an additional 1 to 6 necrotic damage. That's just out and about. I just like that. And Halo of Spores with double. So that's like a 1d8. So like 2 to 8 damage. I kind of like Circle of Spores. Because this one does healing. No, I'm going to do it Circle of Spores. Because Lunar Mend would give me health points while in Wild Shape. But I can do Symbiotic Entity to just gain extra health points. So I might want to do that. Although it ends with Wild Shape. Yeah, Circle of Spores is calling to me. I'm going to go Circle of Spores. So what spells does Halsin have? I do want the healing abilities, because that might just be good. Although I might not want this one, because what other things do we have? Speak with Animals? Do I want Speak with Animals? Because Charles can already speak with animals. I don't necessarily need Speak with Animals. Convince a beast not to attack you. The creature must have an intelligence of 3 or less. Entangle. Create a vine surface, slowing down creatures, possibly entangling them. I'm going to give you healing. I'm going to give you Ice Knife and Thunder Wave, because why not? Actually, I'll give you Ice Knife and Entangle. I'll also give you... Actually, whoops. Spores. I actually... Yeah, turn these off. I messed up. I want the healings, just in case. What is this one? Good Berry. Conjure 4 magical berries into you or your companion's inventory. Creatures who eat a berry regain 1 to 4 hit points. Might be interesting. Maybe. Camo Cat. Hello, Camo Cat. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Hope you've been having an absolutely fantastic day. I'm going to give you Fairy Fire, because that might be interesting. I'm also going to give you Ice Knife and Animal Friendship. Might come in handy. If it's a beast, it might work. Maybe. It might. We'll see. You'll probably get way better spells as you level up. I don't know why I'm super... Posture check? Okay. That's probably important. I've been slouching. I should probably also hydrate. I've been talking. Heat metal? What is this? Causes a metal weapon or armor to glow red hot and force the wearer to let go or receive disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks? If the creature is only wearing metal armor, it always receives disadvantage. That sounds great. I would like that, please. Can I redo the spells? I want to redo the spells. I've never seen some of these before. What is this one? Moonbeam. 2 to 20. Radiant. Ooh, I might want radiant damage in this place. Call down a beam of light that damages any creature that enters the beam or starts its turn in the light. You can use an action to move the beam 60 feet. Ooh, I like that. That sounds great. That sounds great. Yeah, definitely going with Moonbeam. Bark Skin. Armor class up to 16. That's fine. Ooh, I definitely wanted Heat Metal because that sounds great. How have I been? I've been absolutely fantastic. Been having a lot of fun with Baldur's Gate. What is this thing? Spike Growth. 2 to 8 damage. Shape a piece of ground into hard spikes. Movement is halved. A creature walking on the spikes takes 2 to 8 piercing damage for every 5 feet, and it's 20 feet. Ooh, if I summon this right in the center of someone, then they would take probably minimum 4 ticks of damage. So that could be like, I don't even know, like 8 to 32 damage potentially. Ooh, I want to try out Spike Growth. Pass without trace. We have Shadowheart for that. What is this thing? Flame Blade. Conjure a flaming scimitar in your hand that deals 3 to 18 fire damage and sheds bright light in a 10-foot radius and dim light in 20 feet. Ooh. The blade can be unequipped and equipped again, but has to stay on the spellcaster's person. I might want to try that. Oh, it's only for 10 turns, though. It's only for 10 turns. It's not a permanent thing, like a Warlock's conjured ability. Maybe not. I want the heals. I want one that you can see. And healing, just in case. We also probably do want a level 1 spell attack. So I'll give you Ice Knife. Because that does have AoE at range. What else do we have? Lesser Restoration. Cures a creature from disease, poison, paralysis, or blindness. What is this thing? Flaming Sphere. Summoning a flaming sphere that damages nearby enemies and objects. You can move the sphere. It emits bright light for 10 turns. No, I'm going to give you Ice Knife. Just so we have options for level 1 spells. But Moonbeam, Ground Spikes, and Heat Metal. That has potential. Oh, the feats. Oh, you get more wild shapes? Deep Wraths? It can cast Dancing Light and charge its enemies. Okay, that... Oh, I wonder what forms you're going to get at higher levels. Ooh, that's going to be interesting. Okay, so the feat. That's going to be... So what feats do you already have? Guidance. Produce Flame. I'm going to give you Produce Flame. Resistance. Yeah, because this does technically also deal 1 to 8 fire damage, so might come in handy. I'm going to give you that. Okay, select a feat. Okay, as a druid, what would be good for a druid? Probably something to increase his bulk, if I had to guess. I think I want to get a lot of HP on Halcyon. I wonder if I like picked a perk that gives me more HP points, would that affect our beast forms? Mobile? Your movement speed increases and difficult terrain doesn't slow you down when you dash. If you move after making a melee attack, you don't provoke attacks of opportunity. This one might actually be good, because mobility on Halcyon, because like if he's in the form of a polar bear, right? Or like a giant cave bear, having the ability to go through difficult terrain without penalties and increased movement speed, and if I run up to someone, melee attack with my giant claws or multi-attack and then just book it away behind cover, I might go with mobile. That might be good for Halcyon. I think, honestly, I really like the sound and the potential bonuses I'd get from mobile. So I'm going to go with mobile. Because, like, just having movement speed, not being slowed by dash, opportunity attacks don't hit us. That sounds good. 10 extra feet. I'll take that. Yeah, I will definitely take those. And then our spells. Oh, I get an extra spell slot. I will replace Hold Person. Maybe I do want Pass Without Trace. Do I have anything else? Entangle. Probably not. You know what? Just for the lulz, I'll do Flame Blade. All right, level 4. All right, that was fine. Let's see what level 5 is all about. Wild Strike. What? You can make an additional attack after making an unarmed strike while in wild shape. Oh, they are unarmed strikes. Ooh, they are unarmed strikes. Ooh, they're unarmed strikes. Maybe when we get the feat at level 8, we do unarmed damage. I might do that. Call Lightning, Daylight, Plant Growth. Oh, those are the level 3 spells. All right, so what do we get from the level 3 spells? Protection from energy. Touch a creature to grant it resistance to acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder. That's fine. Well, I really wanted to try out Call Lightning. Sleet Storm. Breaks concentration of spellcasters. Douses fire and creates ice. Interesting. Daylight. Enchant an item to shine like the sun or summon a sphere of sunlight that dispels all darkness around it. For 20 turns? Maybe. What is this? Plant Growth. Make weeds burst from the ground and smother the area. Creatures moving through the weeds have their movement speed quartered. Would this stack with our ground thing? Because if I were to do Spike Growth and then plant that on Plant Growth, could I... I'm going to go with Plant Growth just to see if that might work. That might be interesting to play around with. Level 6. A panther and an owlbear? Fungal infestation. What? Take the shape of a panther that can prowl around invisibly. 45 hit points? I can turn invisible. Wow. Okay, that's probably... We saw Jaheira turn into a panther in that failed fight with... in the many episodes ago, or streams ago, or whenever that was. That might be interesting. But the owlbear. Take the shape of an owlbear that can rupture the ground and become enraged. 65 hit points. 3 to 20. Rupture the earth, causing debris to tear through nearby objects and creatures. That's insane. Give in to the owlbear's base instincts to increase your strength by 2 and possibly make nearby creatures fearful. Whoa. That's... Oh, I can... Oh, it's in rage. It's like a barbarian rage. Oh. That's interesting. What is fungal infestation? Raise a mildewed, mold-encrusted zombie from a corpse. I knew it. You can... Oh, man. Halcyon can raise zombies now. Nice. This is great. Oh, I like that. So what? Protection from poison. I don't need to worry about that. Feign death. Put an ally into a protective coma. They become resistant to all damage except psychic. Ooh, maybe. Maybe I can entangle. No. Honestly, feign death? Maybe? Maybe if I wanted to, like, say, put Shadowheart into, like, a fake coma to, like, preserve concentration, I could do that, potentially. Although being able to break concentration might be helpful. I'm going to give you Sleet Storm, just in case. And then we have one final level up at level 7. What do you get at level 7? Level 4 spell slots. Oh my god. Grasping Vines. Oh my god. Dominate Beast. Oh my... What do I get at level 7? Okay, so take those off for a second. So freedom of movement. Snap an ally out of any stun, and difficult terrain can't slow them down, and they become magically... They can't be magically paralyzed or restrained. Okay, that might be interesting. Stone Skin. Turn a creature's flesh as hard as stone. It only takes half damage of all non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing attacks. Okay, that's interesting. Not super helpful. Minor elementals, I'll leave that to Charles. Grasping Vine. Summon a giant vine capable of dragging creatures towards itself. Ooh, that's interesting. Conjure Woodland Being. Conjure a dryad to fight alongside you. She can use Nature's Step and tangle enemies and summon a woodwode. So I can summon a thing that can summon a thing. Okay, that might be interesting. Dominate Beast. Make a beast fight alongside you. Every time the beast takes damage, makes a wisdom saving throw against your domination. Ooh, that might be interesting. Instead of just... Because this is... Because what do we have? We have a level 1 one. Animal Friendship. Convince a beast not to attack you. So this is just like a better one all around. What are these ones? Ice storm. Oh, impel a storm of hail and ice to crash from the sky, covering the ground and striking all objects. Abso-freaking-lutely doing that. And then wall of fire. Honestly, I'm going to do ice storm and dominate beast. Because being able to just impose our will on a beast sounds great. Polymorph. We already have that with Charles. Yeah, Halsin is looking real nice. Halsin is looking real nice on this. Damn, I'm going to have to organize all of his things. Yeah. I'm going to give him the incandescent staff. Absolutely. And then your melee offhand, I'm going to give you the shield. Because why not? That's just all around great. And then your ranged weapon. I'm going to give you the Darkfire shortbow for haste as well. Because that's just all around great as well. That's pretty good. Perfect. Halsin, he still kind of looks like a druid, kind of. A bit. Not a lot, but a bit. Nice. So this is good. Cool. We'll play around now that Halsin is completely and utterly sorted out. He'll be joining the party for a long time. Hopefully, maybe. We'll get rid of Asterion, I guess. So what is our actual objective? Lift the Shadow Curse. Seek Thaniel's shadow. Halsin has told us to seek a place where the flowers still grow in the Shadow Curse lands. Among the blooms, we might locate his missing half. So where did he say? Let's go back to Last Light so we can see where exactly we need to go. Man, who expected us to go into that ancient mausoleum to deal with Raphael's other half or whatever? Not me.
God's blood, this is heavy.
It's for a good cause.
Oh, I thought that was Halsin talking for a minute. Like, oh, this is heavy armor. But it's not. It's fine. So where are we going? Where is our objective? House deep in shadows. Oh, that's not terribly far away. We could go over there. All right, that's not out of the realm of possibility. Shadowheart, I need you... Oh, we don't have any of our 3 or 4 spell slots for these two. Might be troublesome. Might be troublesome. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Why do you have potions? Whatever. Do it anyway.
Dark to tell.
Or drink the big potions.
I bet they're close. Watching us.
And then have one of the small ones. Perfect. Okay, everyone else is good. Let's save the game so we don't accidentally undo everything we did with Halsin. Man, he's big. He's massive. He's like twice my height. Welcome to the party, Halsin. Do you have anything tally for us?
If you're all right by Jaheira,
Yeah, let me see your
you're all
wares.
right by me.
You have anything worth my time? I could totally steal all of your potions. Oh, I just might at that. As well as all of your scrolls. Scroll of telekinesis? Oh, I am... it would trivialize everything. Planar binding. Target an otherworldly creature and attach its consciousness to your own. It'll follow and fight for you as an ally. I'd be so tempted. I'd be so tempted to just take it all. I'm so tempted. What else do you have? Do you have any... You have potions. Do I want your potions? I'm so tempted. So... You have no idea. You have no idea. Man, I have sold you so much stuff. Oh, that's unbelievable. Can I just... Here, sell all my wares. I don't need them. Why? No, I didn't actually need to talk to
Take
you.
care now.
Yeah, take care. Let's go deal with whatever is up there.
The darkness forever.
So we need our melee lantern and...
Light in. We rallied here once, years ago, before the assault on Moonrise Towers.
Right, because you would have been part of the
Archduke
druids.
at the time spoke to us all, inspiring our courage. He was a fine leader.
Man, we're going to have so many new conversation opportunities to have with this dude in the party. This is great. This is good. This is very good. So where exactly are we going? We're basically just going straight forward. Straight southeast. So that's fine. Just up here a bit, I suppose. We're looking for his other half.
Once, you could hear nature's symphony in this place.
Well, it's
I can make
teeming
some
with life.
animal noises if it'll make you feel more at home.
You bleat well enough as it is.
Ooh, Shadowheart, you bleat like a goat, apparently. Man, Halsin, you have a very sharp tongue. You're gonna fit right in. What? Perception failed? Is there a place to perceive? Is there something to perceive? There's an ally, or not an ally, an enemy. I saw the red dot. Oh, whoa, sightlines. What are you? Shadow cursed shambling mound at level 9? And it's got, oh God. Oh. We're level 7. Could we beat this thing? That's not our goal, right? Because that thing's there. Okay, it's not our goal. But to get over there, is there another way around? We might need to go around this direction and then go up. Because I don't want to be seen by those things. Stop. Guys. Stay away from the sightlines. Just get away, please. Don't go into combat. Just stay there for a second. Jesus. Let the gnome explore. I just want to test something. Because I have enhanced leap. Can I just jump over there? We can jump over there. Alright, so everyone, one at a time,
No time to
come over here without triggering any of the things. Lozelle, you're up next. Don't trigger any of its sightlines. Halsin, you next. Okay, all of you stay there.
Is that blood?
Now, you can do enhanced leap on our dudes. So, Halsin, now you can jump over there. Don't go into the sightlines. Crazy, man. Okay, stay there.
Never a dull moment.
Charles, do the jump on Lozelle.
action, not reaction.
Jump over there as well. Okay.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more.
Oh, Shadow Curse. That's fine. Can you go there? Okay, she's fine. She's fine. She's fine. Whoops, wrong buttons. Now you can do jump on Shadowheart. Don't, Charles, get close to Lozelle, please. Jesus.
What am I to do?
Okay, Shadowheart. What you're to do is to get over there. Carefully.
Let's get going.
And then last one across is Charles. So hopefully we can get over there easily enough. Good. Now everyone is safe. And we don't have to fight the level 9 shambling corpse. So we're all good. And this is the house, and I do see a chest. All right, so let's see. I mean, maybe Halsin should take point on this conversation or whatever is coming up, but it'll be fun. Someone new? They probably don't. I am going to give myself Arcane Recovery. I'm gonna give myself a level 4 spell slot. That way we do have at least one opportunity to use a level 3 or a level 4 spell. Otherwise, we'll have to make do with magic missiles. Eventually. Not right now, you stupid fairy. Leave me alone. All right, let's see what happens. Let's turn on the light and let's go in here. Dead Githyanki warrior and Dad's axe. This is gonna be interesting. Something tells me.
Boo! I scared you. I saw it. Nobody beats me at hide and seek.
Ooh, you are not looking good,
That's
kid.
him. Like an echo of Thaniel, remolded by the curse. We need him if we're to put a stop to all of this.
Okay, it doesn't seem like
Will you
he's
play with me?
An enemy? It doesn't seem like he's an enemy. Maybe we don't need to get into a fight. Maybe we can just play hide and seek. Maybe we can beat him at his own game. It's like, how about a wager on hide and seek? Who are you?
I'm Oliver. I'm 7. Will you play with me?
I don't necessarily, do I want to bring up Daniel? I feel like that might aggravate him. I know who you really are and where you really belong. You need to reunite with Daniel. Do you not have anyone else to play with? Maybe I can convince him that Daniel will be a playmate for him. Like, if you join up with him, you can be playmates forever. Do you have anyone else to play with?
I have a mummy, a daddy, and a doggy. They'll be back in a while, but you're here now, and I want to play.
What are your parents' names? Maybe I can find them.
They don't need names. They just need to be mummy and daddy and do what I want. Now play with me, or they'll be angry with you.
He doesn't like these questions because he has no real answers, and perhaps no real family.
I'm getting some Demon Slayer vibes with the Spider family people. Okay, let's. I don't want to fight. I don't think they're coming back. Want to come to my camp? Not the. Have you seen another little boy around here? He's called Daniel. He's very special.
He's not special. He's nothing. You shouldn't say that name. Forget you ever heard it.
Oh, he knows. He knows. Okay. He is not as innocent as he seems. If I agree to play, am I gonna get into a fight? It's like, here, we'll play heroes and villains, and you have to be the villains, and I'll be the hero, and I'll try and kill you, and then we'll fight, type thing. Because that might be bad. Because this, based on that response, like, forget that name, he will absolutely fight us if we even suggest such a thing. He won't attack you? Do you want to come back to my camp? Do you want to come back to camp? Because it's just an innocent question. You can come back to camp.
I'm not going anywhere. I like it here. Now play with me or else.
Okay. We are out of options. You want to play? We'll play.
All right. I'll hide, and you seek.
Halcyon disapproves?
Let's make this quick. We need to reunite him with Daniel.
Yeah, I know. This is all part of the goals.
And you win.
Okay. What happens if I don't find you?
Then you lose.
Is there something bad that happens if I lose? All right, let's begin.
Get ready. And no cheating.
Okay, he's invisible now. Welp, he is gone off to another location. Okay. Dad's axe and a wooden chest. Welp, Dad's axe. I want to keep that on my person. That might be important. Dead Gith Yankee Warrior. Empty. I have a heavy chest key. Okay, apparently in my thorough looting, I have found the key to a heavy chest. The Ring of Mental Inhibition. When a foe fails a saving throw against one of your spells or actions, they gain mental fatigue for 2 turns. Did I accidentally equip it? No, I don't want to equip it. What do you mean it can't pick up? It's too heavy. What? Why is my carry rate 755? What the hell is in my inventory? What is this? Why do I have this? Why do I have all of the... Go back to camp, please. Can't even pick up a ring. The hell was up with that? Why did that happen? Very strange. Whatever. Hopefully that didn't take it out of a chest somewhere. Are there any... Is that a thing? Stuffed owlbear toy. Though threadbare and slightly dirty, this stuffed toy is soft and comforting like a warm hug. I'm gonna take all of this stuff. Oh, Charles, did you have to break the cupboard? Maybe there might be some clues around here. Like the rotten mushrooms. This one's also locked. Well, unlock it then. We have more than enough tools to open this, so we should be good. What is inside the desk? Oliver's diary. Important. Dear Diary, day number 1. Nothing ever happens in this town. I'm ready to go to the gate. If Mother won't let me, I'll run away myself. She says my lungs are too weak for the smoke, but how am I living at all when all I do is milk of the Roth? Day 7. Ha! A strange fog is descending over our town. Hasn't left in days, getting hard to breathe. Mother is eating her words, saying we should head out to the city to stay for a while until it lifts. We go at dawn. Day 14. We tried to leave, but there are creatures from beyond the grave skulking around the outskirts of our land. It's too late. Day 21. The Roth are all possessed, knocking down their fence, battling and bashing one another to the death. Dying, then fighting again. The shadows are everyone. Right outside our window. I can't see for more than a few strides out. Day 28. I'm not dead yet, but I'm going to die here, aren't I? I can hardly breathe. Why does it not get into our house? Why doesn't the curse take us already? Day 35. I can't stand this. I've been trying to write a memoir of myself, but it's still no good. I'm too weak to pen fine words. I'm going to die unremembered, be what may. It's getting pointless to cower in here. There's nothing we can do about this all-encroaching dark. Tomorrow I will walk out into the fog and I will laugh. With love, a farmhand, forever to be unknown. I wonder, was Oliver just like an actual kid that was possessed by Thaniel's spirit? Or was it like the corpse that was corrupted and then counter-corrupted by his spirit? I definitely want to keep that on me, because that might come in handy. Is there anything else around here? Another dead Githyanki. Shadow root sacks. This one is empty as well. Black oleander, another thing. Well, I suppose we can just explore. And to where's? We'll probably find him if we're just thorough enough on the looting. And I want that black oleander. Good for ingredients, I guess. Ooh, a waypoint? Where? What? Shadowed battlefield. I want to check that out. Shadowed battlefield?
You weren't supposed to find me. You weren't supposed to win.
Oh, okay, you want to play? We can play again if you want.
Good idea. You're smarter than some playmates I've had. They always tried to leave before I was done with them.
We can
Try
keep
to
playing.
Find me again, but my family will be looking for you at the same time, so don't get caught.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Mommy and Daddy. How do we want to play this? Okay, well, there's the ancient sigil. How do we... Another dead Githyanki. How do we want to go about this? Because it seems like he's just going to be around. Let me dash. And then go here. Because I don't feel as if he's going to be very accommodating if I kill his parents.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Okay, Shadowheart, you're going to dash as well. And you're gonna come up in here. And Lozelle, you're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna click heels. And can I make you dash as well? I have 103 movement speed. I can go for miles. I can travel for miles. I'm gonna go in there. Because I don't know where he'd be. Halson disapproves, but, like... What is our other option there, Halson? Probably not as much as you'd want. However, I don't really care if you disapprove or not, because I feel like this is the best way to go about doing this.
Can't afford any mistakes.
Okay, what do they want to do? Where are they going? It seems like they're converging over in that direction. He lost condition invisible. Oh, there he is.
Time for a little pilfering.
Okay, so let's switch over to Charles.
My eye is itching.
Let's dash over to him.
Time to press ahead.
Okay, that's fine. And can you... I'm gonna quick save first, because I don't want to be found by the monsters, by his parents. So let's do this. Oh. Oh, no. Hold on. Oh, Shadowheart. Oh, God. Okay, well, I guess we're doing this then. What are you... What? Talk.
You're good at this. Are you sure you didn't cheat?
Okay,
I
well,
can't let
we
you
did
think
this.
me a
No, I
bad
didn't cheat.
sport. Here's your prize. You'll need it.
What's my prize? What did you give me? Ring of Shadows. Pass without trace? I'll take it. Can we... Okay, well, Shadowheart took a little bit of damage, but she's otherwise fine. Okay, well, if we were quicker, if I was more aware of what buttons I need... Because it was pickpocket the entire time, and not talk. So I needed to talk instead of pickpocket, but that's fine. So... let's see what he wants to do now.
Not back to gloat, are you? Nobody likes a bad winner.
No, I'm not here to gloat.
Shrouded in shadows, the child's resemblance to Thaniel is unmistakable. This must be his dark half, warped by the curse.
Because I don't want
I
to just
still
like...
think you might have tricked me. If you did, I'll figure it out.
I didn't trick you. I know who you really are and where you really belong. I need you to reunite with Thaniel.
Spoil sport. I'm not going back. I like it here. I've made a family for myself. I get to play all the time.
But don't you want to be whole? Because like, I thought by playing his games we would have had an advantage in this conversation. But you don't belong here. You really don't belong here. This is not your home.
Yes, I do. You can't make me do anything.
I can.
I don't want to play with you anymore.
You're gonna have... We're
Back to the shadows.
going to fight.
Off to
Fine.
Rastel. We need to see this through.
We will... what? A shadow portal. Halson, I need advice. What the hell is a shadow portal?
Oakfather preserve you.
And you, what? Met a peer of yours, Jaheira? Yeah, no, not the time. Alright, fine. You don't have anything to say about the shadow portal. We've got to go into the shadow portal, don't we? Don't we? The shadow portal. Ah, boy. We've got to go and fight the meat dragon.